Guys, what is up? It's Dusty here, and welcome back to another crypto live stream. Today, we have some very interesting news, as well, you can already see it. Breaking! The SEC chair, Gary Gensler, says almost all crypto trading platforms will need to register with the SEC. This is a classical textbook power grab, and today I want to talk to you guys exactly about what is happening right now. Because, guys, it's very peculiar. It is very interesting, and I think you guys will be very interested in what's happened and what's going on right now. All right, so for all of you guys that are new to the channel, welcome. All right, so what's going on and what happened? A little bit earlier today, I gave you guys an update explaining to you all what is going to happen over the next 2 days. And now, as you guys know, I have the notepad. Let's see. We have XRP Congress tomorrow, which is basically the SEC chair, Gary Gensler, going to Congress tomorrow. We have the Sunshine meeting on the 15th. We have the SEC documents, which have to be handed over to the judge. All the most important documents regarding Bitcoin and Ether have to be sent to the judge in XRP2. And then the Brad Garlinghouse deposition is also tomorrow. So for all of you guys asking, tomorrow is a really important day. That's my notepad. That's all I had written down. Let's cover. Jeremy Hogan also goes some statements about it, but let's first cover the bigger piece. All right. And by the way, if you want to find this entire speech for yourself, go to Gary Gensler's Twitter, and there's a little post here, banking.senate.gov. Let me actually open it on the side here to see if it's all good. If you actually open the proper link for it, just want to make sure that we are all Gucci to go. And if that's the case, I will also tell you guys that it's safe and good. Yeah. And so, by the way, I'm now seeing that because I didn't press the link just quite yet. Apparently, it's also going to be live. Huh. So tomorrow at 10 a.m., oversight of the U.S. SEC. 10 a.m. tomorrow. I'm going to be watching this then. I'm not sure, guys, if we can actually stream this or not. So I'm not sure if I'll do that. But the Committee on Banking, Housing, and Urban Affairs will meet in open session hybrid format to conduct a hearing entitled Oversight of the U.S. SEC. The witness will be Gary Gensler of the U.S. SEC. Pursuant to guidance from the CDC and OAP, Senate office buildings are not open to the public other than official business visitors and credentialed press at the time. Accordingly, in-person visitors cannot be accommodated at this briefing. We encourage the public to utilize the committee's live stream of the hearing, available at this website. Okay, all hearings are webcast live and will not be available until the hearing starts. Individuals with disabilities who require an auxiliary aid or service, including closed caption, should contact the committee clerk at least 3 business days in advance of the hearing date. How do we know if we can actually stream this? And here, by the way, is the download testimony. Let's check that out. Let's see what happens if we click. Please wait. Your file will begin to download shortly. Okay. And apparently, here's the 10-page letter of what Gary Gensler is basically going to be discussing tomorrow. The conclusion, let's quickly go over that. I think you guys might like it. Having started at the SEC in spring, I have been struck by the sheer breadth and scope of the operations of this great agency and remarkable staff. The SEC's employees oversee 28,000 registered entities, more than 3,700 broker-dealers, 24 national security exchanges, and 7 clearing agencies. A record 67 million U.S. families held direct and indirect stock holdings in 2019, and as our capital markets have grown, though the SEC has not grown to meet the needs from the 2020s. At the end of fiscal year 2016, the SEC had 4,650 people on board. Nearly 5 years later, the SEC has decreased by about 4% in terms of employees. Despite that the agency has worked hard to keep up our mission, I hope that you all agree that as more Americans are accessing to capital markets, we need to be sure the Commission has the resources to protect them. Thank you, and I look forward to answering your questions. Okay, so that's a little bit of a braggy piece. Okay. Let's actually see how many people do we got in the stream. We got about 350 people tuned in. That is amazing, guys. Welcome to the chat. Hopefully, you guys are all enjoying yourself. Faraday is also, he says, guys, you can be mad at Gary Gensler, but be respectful. Yeah, guys, this man is also just a man, all right? I personally don't like his statements nor his stands. However, we don't know how it's going to turn out tomorrow. So let's cover. All right, breaking. SEC Chair Gensler says almost all crypto trading platforms will need to register with the SEC in a testimony before the Senate committee, which once more is this document. So we have two parts. We're skipping a couple of things to kind of come to a conclusion faster. I think a little bit later, guys, I'll read the entire paper for y'all, but let's conclude the most important stuff first. Next, I'll turn to a newer market structure issue. Crypto assets. Right now, large parts of the field of crypto are sitting astride of not operating within regulatory frameworks that protect investors and consumers, guard against illicit activity, and ensure for financial stability. Currently, we just don't have enough investor protection in crypto finance, issuance, trading, or lending, and frankly, at this time, it's more like the Wild West or the old world of buyer beware that existed before the security laws were enacted. This asset class is rife with fraud, scams, and abuse in certain applications, and we can do better. I have asked SEC staff, working with our fellow regulators, to work along two tracks. One, how can we work with other financial regulators under current authorities to best bring investor protection to these markets? And two, what gaps are there that, with Congress's assistance, we might fill? At the SEC, we have a number of projects that cross over both tracks. The offer and sale of crypto tokens, crypto trading and lending platforms, stable value coins, investment vehicles providing exposure to crypto assets or crypto derivatives, and custody of crypto assets. So, once more, as of this point, all I'm reading is power grab for all these different sectors, but okay. With respect to investor protection, we're working with our sibling agency, the CFTC, as our two agencies each have relevant and in some cases overlapping jurisdiction in the crypto markets. With respect to a broader set of policy frameworks, we're working with not only the CFTC, but also the Federal Reserve, Department of Treasury, Office of the Controller of Currency, and other members of the President's Working Group on Financial Markets on these matters. Further, I have suggested that platforms and projects come in and talk to us. Oh, that is funny. That is funny. I like that. Many platforms have dozens or hundreds of tokens on them, and while each token's legal status depends on its own facts and circumstances, the probability is quite remote that this is in one of his earlier speeches as well, with 50, 100, or 1,000 tokens, any given platform has zero securities. Make no mistake, to the extent that there are securities on these trading platforms, under our laws, they have to register with the commission unless they qualify for an exemption. I am technology neutral, and I think that this technology has been and can continue to be a catalyst for change. But technologies don't last long if they stay outside of the regulatory framework, which is why I would say make proper rules, not just stupid-ass enforcement ones. But I believe that the SEC, working with the CFTC and others, can stand up more robust oversight and investor protection around the field of crypto finance. So one part which he's correct with is the last sentence. I believe that the SEC, working with CFTC and others, can stand up more robust oversight. True. If the CFTC, SEC, and any other party that can work together on this one, they can definitely make some proper rules on crypto. But as it currently stands, the SEC is trying to use security laws from freaking 80 years ago. It just doesn't work. And, well, Jeremy Hogan came in to state this. Gensler's statement to the Senate tomorrow. 1. Crypto exchanges are selling what we believe are securities. 2. Make no mistake. We are coming after crypto exchanges. 3. There will be no warning shots or clarification first. And kind of the line there is the glove was thrown and now the gauntlet. So at first, Gary Gensler was kind of preparing our our little buttocks there with some nice little softener, moistener. I don't know really what they did, and now he put it in all the way because what we're witnessing right now is a true stench of pain. That's what we're feeling right now. All right, that's the best way I can describe this feeling to y'all. I don't know exactly, but some of you guys might be able to relate. So you tell me, all right? This hurts. It's not good. It's not juicy. Not juicy at all. It's too dry. Not fun enough. I don't even know how to describe it to you. It's freaking BS. So Gary Gensler is trying to, once more, throw the entire blanket over it all, saying, hey, crypto falls under me. All right? Crypto exchanges, falls under me too. I got it. Don't worry about it. We got so many different regulator, entities over in the US. No need. All right, I want it all. I want to know. I want to got it. I got it. I got it. No worry. That's basically what he's saying. And fun fact, I was actually regarding this or talking about this earlier in one of the live streams where we basically talked about how, as it currently stands, this is all based upon the letter reply which he filed against, I believe it's Elizabeth Warren, right? That woman basically asked Gary Gensler to reply by, I believe, July 28th or 7th, to basically how he regards crypto exchanges and cryptos in general. And he basically compared crypto exchanges to security exchanges, which basically once more means that they fall under the SEC's jurisdiction, which a lot of people disagree with because, well, most of them should fall under at least the CFTC or, again, a new entity which needs to be built. And that entity, in my opinion, can be multiple different parties like the SEC, CFTC, and Office of the Controller of the Currency, for example, working together. But just the SEC, that don't sound right. That does not sound good to me. So George says, is this official? Will he actually say that? And Jeremy says, I'm paraphrasing, of course, but here's the link to the prepared statements, which, again, we have fully. We got everything in here. I guess the problem here is that even if you read through it, you can better just most likely watch the video from tomorrow because it's not juicy. It's not thumbs up from DustTBC. It's not nice. Then again, it's kind of already what we expected to see, to be honest with you. I mean, I didn't expect Gary Gensler to be really nice towards crypto at all. I expected him to go for the blanket approach as well. And that's exactly what he did, all right? So once more, I guess about a little bit further than halfway in his speech, he's going to talk about crypto. There's multiple different points, though, guys. So it's not only bad. And obviously, I can't say that the SEC is doing a bad job in their entire work. Because, again, there's 4,500 people working there. However, this specific part, how the SEC is working around crypto, is very, very fishy to me. A lot of things don't make sense. A lot of ways point towards some crazy ideals, which I, again, once more, don't fully understand. I don't understand why they would go for that. And I personally think this investigation that's going on against the SEC needs to be expanded because it's getting really fishy. And also, it kind of feels as if it just shouldn't be this way. Something's really wrong with the system. It's completely overstepping the line. We can't say that SEC should basically have the control over currencies all of a sudden, right? And even if we say, okay, you know what, these cryptos are not currencies officially because, again, some lawyers have said it's not legal tender and it's not backed by a government, and for that matter, or a government bank or anything like that, is basically not backed by anything government related. It's a decentralized entity. Let's call it utility tokens or coins. It's a different entity. Where does it fall under? Well, under nothing necessarily. And so the SEC, by definition, it not being a security, has no oversight on it. I guess that would make a lot of sense. Or, for example, the United States makes a new party, which can oversee things not within their country, because the SEC only has jurisdiction over U.S. things, that are decentralized of nature, like a new decentralized party, new task force that arranges that would be the best thing. But, it's going to be hard to... I really wonder how they're going to react tomorrow, because they're going to be asking him some powerful questions, too. It's going to be like, I hope the question that's going to come out is say, what makes you think that you have jurisdiction over this? What makes you think that you, as SEC and head of the SEC, can decide all this stuff? Because the majority of these things are not security. So how does that, why, how? And I really wonder what he's going to say if they actually ask that. All right, so there's one other thing that's going on here. And people are just going back and forth about freaking the entire, and it's getting crazy, Ethereum Ripple comparison and how Ripple got sued and how there's hypocrisy in that as well. By the way, guys, if you're watching this video right now, make sure you press that like button. Some people really despise me for saying it, but as I've said before, I think a lot of people just don't press the button because they forget about it. And that's why I sometimes try to remind people, because it helps the channel out a little bit. Doesn't cost you anything. It doesn't give me any money. It just helped the video perform a little bit better. And right now, our current record is 500 likes within 30 minutes. We did that in our Cardano live stream yesterday. So if we can get above 500 likes today, I'm going to go downstairs. I'm going to grab cake. I don't even have cake, but the store's closed. It's almost 12 a.m. Hey, guys, what's the time for you guys right now? For me, it's about 12 a.m. right now. It's about 11:49 in Amsterdam, of course. I want to talk about this thing a little bit later. And also, I have two new Telegrams. Some of you guys might be wondering. One is an alerts one. It's basically every time I upload something, I post a notification in here. Because on YouTube, a lot of you guys don't get the notifications. So I got you. All right, I made a new little group for that on Telegram, so you guys can just a channel. It's basically another one is just a group where you guys can chat and join if you want to. Once more, don't feel obliged, but if you want to, the groups are there. All right, let me put it in. Buy some cake. The crypto guy says, should I buy pancake swap, you mean? Or I should go to the store? Because I'm not really sure what would be open on a Monday at 12 a.m. I mean, I guess... I don't know. I don't know where I could go, man. Where could I go? What would be open to buy cake at 12 a.m.? I guess McDonald's is open. But that's no... I mean, that ain't it, Chief. You guys understand. That ain't it. It's 4:49. Somebody's watching at some... Oh, I hope it's PM, actually. Who's watching in the morning in, like, the AM? Oh, here we have Alessandra watching at 5:49 AM in Malaysia. And another one, Arif. And again, Crypto Guy, thank you for the €2, my friend. We also have Rakunter watching at 5:49 AM. You guys are mad for watching that early, or I guess that late or that early, depending on how you view it. Wow. Did you guys wake up? Or are you still... Have you not slept? Dusty, he probably means, oh, damn. Oh, he's that type of kink, huh? Ooh, I guess we are in Amsterdam, so anything is possible for that matter. Hey. All right. Wait, why do a lot of people always say, hey, guys? I don't know how I picked that up. It's just, I just try to say, hey, but then it turned to, I don't know how it went to, hey. I just always say hey that way. Hey guys, yeah, I don't know. That's really odd, actually, if I think about it. How did it get to hey? And also, you guys always mock me for saying welcome. I don't say the V, right? Welcome. No, I say welcome. Welcome back. Welcome. Maybe I've just tried it like over 4,000 times right now because I've been making like 3,500 videos. I said the welcome thing so many freaking times that I can finally pronounce it properly, hopefully. Welcome back. Hey guys, what is still difficult? Hey guys, what is up? It's Dusty here. And welcome back. Dusty, you're in Amsterdam? Of course I am in Amsterdam. Yes, my friend. In the Netherlands, Amsterdam, right now. We've been here for a very long time. Hit the like button, please. It helps the channel. What did you say exactly? Out just a little, and it doesn't cost you a thing. Thank you, Tommy. Just nice words. All right. So, what I was saying is Steven just shared this. Does anyone know when the investigation against Ripple was opened? 2019? When exactly? Do you guys have a source? I think I'm onto something. So, most likely, Stefan is just going to kind of conclude a couple of things together. Because, well, he's been really on a good path of kind of finding things everywhere. John Dean replied saying 2018 is when it started because obviously that's what he did. Which is about 2.5 years ago before they got sued. I'm going to say, since they were investigating Ripple for 2.5 years before the lawsuit started, it again, basically just started halfway throughout 2018. It's not that hard. All right. So David says, shout out to Bronx, New York. All right, shout out. Nicholas says, someone should make a video of every 3 seconds start of all his videos on 10 times sounds. That's awful. That doesn't sound like a good idea. Thanks for your work, bro. Thank you very much, Axel. Dusty, we need hey guys shirts. No, I can't do that. Why would somebody buy that? No, that would be a little bit crazy, man. Get to the news. We actually covered the majority of the important news, my friend. All right. So digital asset investors said, ironically, the same year that Ethereum got a free pass, which was ironic, but also on the same line, because obviously they were investigating a lot of things at that point. One of the most critical pieces that I don't understand, actually, is how in 2017, when the SEC was going after Telegram and EOS and whatnot, that they never really took a jab at Ethereum for running an ICO, because Ethereum is from 2015, 14, 15. So how come that 2 years after they didn't go after him? Like now, it's, for example, it's almost 6 years, so I get it a little bit more. But back then, Ethereum wasn't really that old. Now, John says, it's worse than that, DAI. I believe Ripple got notice of the investigation shortly before the speech, the 14th of June 2018. Shortly means I believe the facts will show an investigation was launched between March 2018 and early June of 2018. We need the date of the first email with the draft. James said the formal order of investigation was issued on March 9, 2019. I have no doubt an informal investigation was being conducted before then. The problem is he says 2019, and we knew that it started in 2018, so we don't really have much with this info. So this says, second, the SEC's opposition letter makes no attempt to substantiate their passing claim of burden of production. There's no basis to believe that the information sought, records of clearances that should be kept in the normal course and presumably are not extensive, is burdensome. Indeed, our understanding is that these records for XRP span only a little more than a year. During a meeting conferred, the SEC counsel orally indicated that the SEC employees could not trade XRP after the formal order of investigation was issued as to Ripple on March 2019, the 9th of March. That counsel was able to make this oral representation strongly suggests that the SEC has already done the work on this issue, thereby undermining its burden objection, yet the SEC refuses to confirm its oral statement in writing or any usable evidentiary form. And it refuses to state how many SEC employees requested and or received permission to trade XRP after January of 2018 when plea clearance was first required, but before March 9th, 2019. Very peculiar. Very peculiar. Let me see, you guys are laughing about something? What are you guys laughing about? Maka, I bought the dip shirt. I guess I'm going to really have to go into shirts, huh? Because a lot of you guys are requesting some shirts. I actually opened a Spreadshop account a little while ago, but literally I didn't finish because I can't launch merch if it's not good. If I wouldn't wear it myself, I can't, all right? I can't. So I'm a little bit too much of a perfectionist to actually bring it out there. It's a little bit of a problem, I guess. Prediction for XRP, it'll go up and then it'll go down. Nice, Michael. Never mind. What's your first ever coin you invested in? Bitcoin. Bitcoin. Like most people, most likely. I want an XRP baseball cap. That I can make happen. I guess XRP logo is also one of the first things I'd have to do, right? And maybe just like I don't know what we should add next to it. By the way, guys, okay, take this with a grain of salt. All right? Take this with a very big grain of salt. And don't get angry at me for showing you guys this. But I want you guys' opinion. All right? So if you're ready, say yes in the chat box. I'll show you. And I want you guys' honest opinion. So again, put yes in the chat box so I know that some of you guys are not going to hate me for showing you all this. Because it's something, all right? It's something. Let's put it like that. If you guys say yes in the chat box, I'll show you. I'm seeing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people, 7. Okay. I'm a little bit, look at this. Somebody shared this over on Twitter. Breaking! McDonald's announces they will accept XRP as a payment method for Big Macs. Not gonna lie, for a second I looked at it, was like, what? And then, because I personally am too old to fall for this type of stuff. There is absolutely no way. But then my question is, why does this go so trending? And the question is this, satirical account? I'm going to say that this person is on the same level as the XRP, the standard productions. But one fun fact, guys, is I can already see my DMs tomorrow. People spamming me with this message. Dusty, did you see it? Frickin' XRP McDonald's working together, Dusty. Why haven't you made a video about it, my friend? I can already feel it, all right? My blood pressure is already rising a little bit because I can already get it. Chatwick says they playing on the Walmart fiasco. Yeah. Yeah, that could be it. I actually did a live stream on the Walmart fiasco a little bit earlier, for all of you guys not knowing what it is. And a little fun fact, I don't like McDonald's too much. I don't really eat it too often. I went back for it when I went to, where did we go? I think Bulgaria last month. I think it was Bulgaria or was Greece. No, it was Bulgaria when I went there. On the airport, I had some McDonald's. I didn't enjoy. All right. Whereas I've eaten it so many times in my life, but for the last time I ate it, I was like, yeah, Yeah. But maybe it's because if you're not used to it, it's just very strange, huh? And if you eat it very often, I guess it becomes normal. But it's not my style anymore, I guess. Now watch McDonald's put up a notice of a cease and desist letter. All of a sudden, I have a problem with McDonald's. So I guess XP God and XP the standard production. Let me see XP the. You know how often I get these guys, specifically this guy, in my DM? Not him specifically, right? But people. It is crazy. So, for example, here, just in, XP Productions has obtained a leaked image of Gary Gensler's statements to the Senate tomorrow. Let's see. Testimony. Good afternoon, Chairman Brown, Ranking Member Toomey, and members of the committee. I have come here today to issue a warning to all crypto. From this day forward, the U.S. SEC considers all crypto securities and will begin systematically hunting them down, finding them, suing them, and ultimately slaughtering them and dining. That we're not going to read that. They will rue the day they try to innovate in the financial world that we control. Oh, except for Ethereum, that has already been given a pass. Wink, wink. Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Gary Bear the Destroyer. People don't know that a lot of this stuff is not real. I'm telling you, hey, we have 589 viewers. Hey, there we go. A lot of you guys don't know that this is not real, and I get it quite often, but please understand, all right? A lot of it is fake. You guys saying James Fillon account? Let me see what's going on. I'll check it out. I'll check it out and see if something's posted. I'll check it out, my guy. Let us see. Nothing was posted, my friend. Are we still good with the sound? Because I heard my microphone cut out for a second. You guys, we still good? Test. I think we should be good. No, I think we should be good. Let's see. What was the thing that pushed you to XRP? For me, it was some kid I talked to at work. It was around March. I started accumulating in April. Well, I don't really know anymore, my friend, because that's the difficult part with me. Since I've been in crypto for so long, and I've been doing these updates for more than, I think, 4.5 years right now, I've been doing at least every single day for more than 4 years, at least. I think every day for 4.5 years. It's really hard to say what drove me into something, because, you do so much research. I bought almost all crypto that you know right now that are really popular. I bought them from a really early point, because back in the time when I was just getting into crypto, I bought everything that looked good. I bought everything that looked somewhat good, because remember, guys, right now in 2021, it's pretty simple, because the market cap is like 50 times higher than it was back in 2016, as an example. Because I think I started my first crypto YouTube video. It's either the end of 2016 or the start of 2017. I don't remember. But I know that from somewhere throughout the half of 2017, I started doing daily videos. I think it's somewhere in 2017 that I started doing it daily. And yeah, I just bought a lot of different stuff back then. But there really wasn't as much news. For example, XRP, you'd get one news article every couple of days. For example, if you look at a really miscellaneous crypto right now, you'll see one article every couple of days. That's what's happening for XRP. Nowadays, the community has become so big because crypto has grown so tremendously. And so from that perspective, yeah, what drove me into it? Well, you just have to look at what the crypto could do at that point. Then again, XRP at that point was way less decentralized than it is right now as well. Because in 2017, throughout the end, Ripple actually proposed some new changes to make it more decentralized. So it definitely wasn't that part. But all right, Trust Me, nice name, says, I've been buying Ripple stock. What do you think the value of Ripple will be after IPO? Yeah, to be honest with you, if I were in the United States, which makes that entire process a lot easier, I would most likely also buy some Ripple stock. Because I believe right now, all you need is to be an accredited investor, right? But I'm not sure if I can actually do it from Europe or not. If I can, I'll definitely do it. You need to have either an income of over $200,000 per year for 2 years, or with your spouse, $300,000. Yeah, you need to have a net worth of $1 million. I think that might include your house as well. Or just be an accredited investor, like in a different sort of way, shape, or form. I think those 4 things are what can get you there. And then you can buy stocks, right? Before those private stock, basically. Yeah, if I actually look it up properly, I might actually go for it because Ripple right now I think is in a really bad spot, right? So I guess even the people internally should value Ripple stock not that nicely, but I don't know what the value will be after IPO. But I do think that the value will, go tremendously high in percentage wise. LTNB says your stream froze. I got scared. I'm always a little bit scared too when the stream freezes. That I'm gone. But guys, you know what to do, all right? If the stream ever freezes again and I all of a sudden cut out, there's 3 things that could happen. One is somebody came into my house, did something to me, and, your Dusty PC is gone. That's scenario number 1. 2, computer or internet falls out. 3, the channel messed up. You will see in front of your screen, though, if it says the video is unavailable, you already know something crazy happened. If the stream concluded, however, just normally, most likely nothing going on. If that's the case, guys, please head over to Twitter and help me retweet whatever I've put over on Twitter. Because, well, they most likely got me again. It happened twice this week, so yeah. How late tomorrow? Tomorrow we have, let's see quickly. I think, I don't know actually, to be honest with you. Oh, I just downloaded again. Let's see here. It is tomorrow, 10 a.m., I don't know, US SEC time. I have no idea where in the US this is supposed to be. That's one of the interesting parts. How are you able to find this out? How do you know? How do you know what time the US SEC uses, for example? It says 10 a.m., but the US has different time zones. Do you have to look up where the location is and then start calculating? How does that work? Or do you guys in the US just know where it's... Oh, Washington, D.C. I have no idea what time zone that is. I have absolutely no idea. You guys tell me, all right? Why is nobody commenting anymore? Oh, there we go. It lagged for a little bit, I guess. Eastern time. Yeah, even that. I don't know how to calculate Eastern time. Is that the most Eastern? That's -6, I think. Because I think LA is like -8. Middle, I guess, is -7, and then Eastern is -6. Thoughts on XLM? XLM and XRP, I guess, follow one line. I do hold XLM, not that much anymore, though, because I'm thinking, yeah, XLM is kind of a little bit of a worse version than XRP. If I were to diversify, or want to diversify, I can definitely get it. However, I'm just personally a little bit more bullish on XRP, so I would personally, I don't know. I feel as if XLM holding that right now is kind of a waste for me personally. Once more, guys, nothing I say in these videos or live stream is financial advice or legal advice, as I obviously am just a random guy. All right, Joe says, do you like VET, Dusty? Yes, I do like VeChain. I hold VeChain. I've been with them for a very long while. There are 4 time zones: EST, Central, Mountain. You have Mountain time zone? That's pretty cool. No one cares about Alaska or Hawaii. I didn't know you have Mountain time zone. Yeah, bro. I just use Mountain time, bro. Yeah. That's pretty fascinating. That's where I want to go. Mountain time. All right. Once more, let me quickly plug it. There's 2 Telegrams. One of them you might want to join the group. There's a Telegram group that I made a couple of days ago. I think 2 days ago we made it. And there's an alerts. The alerts is basically you get a notification every time that I upload a video or go live to make sure that you don't miss out. Because a lot of you guys don't get notifications for my videos. That's why there's a link down there. Once more, you guys can check it out. It's at the top of the description as well. And my Instagram. Hey, let me plug it real quick. I don't do too much on Instagram, but I do have it. There's a lot of people trying to scam, however, though. This is my only Instagram. If there's a dot here or a dot anywhere, it's fake. They're trying to take your money. Be careful. Report those accounts if you can. And you can report it to me or whatever. But I can't really do too much about it because they block me usually, so I can't really see them. But that, you know. All right, you know. Let's see. I also had this article open. Japan's crypto exchange to relist XRP, as it seems that Ripple can beat SEC charges. Right? We saw SBI VC work together with Tao to list XRP back. I guess that's a pretty nice little development as well. We talked about it already, but again, why we didn't really cover. Paul says, yeah, Dusty, I got a friend request from d.dustybc. I forwarded you the profile. Yeah, that's a fake. Right? That's a scammer trying to steal your money. Just report it, please. All right? Because they're trying to take you. I will never send you a follow request randomly. The chance is very, very small. I'll also not DM you to ask you questions all of a sudden. That's strange, right? Yeah. Verita says, if you disappear, Dusty, we're going to have to march on Washington and pull you from the dungeon at the SEC. Please don't say that again. I'm getting a little bit scared about that. Dusty, what do you think about Holochain? I do hold a little bit of Holochain. I was more excited about it a couple of months ago. Right now, a little bit less. But, you know, I do hold, I guess. H-Bar is climbing the market cap fast. Yeah, H-Bar is one of my best performing coins right now. I cannot lie to you. It's been going crazy. Very spectacular, that one is. Let's see the performance right now. Oh, look at that, boys and girls, and everything else. Oh my days, that is amazing. 42 cents per H-Bar. That is crazy. That is immaculate. Wow, even though, if we look back, it's not even at an all-time high. No way. Damn, I thought it was way past all-time high already. But the all-time high was a freaking whopping 800 million back then, too. So we're just back to our all-time high. Wow. And then to think that I was buying H-bars so cheap as well, huh? So cheap. Wow. Sometimes it's maddening, saddening to see how much crypto has grown. I think H-bar is also going to be a 100 timer, guys. I definitely think so. It's not going to be too crazy to get there. So it's going to take $4 to get there. Yeah. I don't think it's going to take too long for H-bar to get to that point. Dean says the SEC are backing all Ethereum projects and destroying their competitors. Ava was an Ethereum project for Lend, now had name changed. Why competition is Coinbase. Yeah, we talked about that earlier today, yes. Dusty can be the first tokenized person in the world. He's going to take me. SEC going to take me in. Name your next dog, Dusty. XLM is for retail, yeah. Do you think that if Ripple gets a deal with the SEC and gets a small fine, the XP price would pump? Yeah, of course. I do firmly believe so, yes. Yeah, even if they get a really big fine. Even if the fine is $1 billion, I still think the price will pump, if you ask me. The crypto guy says, Dusty, what do you think from TRX and our IOST? TRX, I hodl. I used to be a really big TRX fan. I kind of lost that faith. IOST, I never watch updates from. I did hold it a long time ago. I don't hold it anymore. I don't hold any IOST. Maybe like, $10, for example, or $20, maybe $100 max, as an example. But not really a hodler, you know what I mean? It will take a long time to solve this problem. What problem are we referring to, my friend? Let's actually see how the trade is going along. And by the way, a little side note for all of you guys wondering. I shouldn't say the G word too much, which is, there's a give in that and there's a no way in that. I don't want to say that too much. However, over on this platform, let's call it like that, pretty soon going to have a crazy cool competition coming up. I think in about a week from now. Right now, there is still a competition. The World Series of Trading is still going on. But pretty shortly, we'll have another DustDBC competition, which is going to be cool. In terms of price, this bounce towards the downside mostly happened due to the Walmart news, which is what my entire video is about before this one, my live stream that we did earlier. Which was really peculiar, though. That entire situation was really strange. It's been a really crazy day. If we look at all those points, if we actually look at everything that happened today, it was actually a really eventful day. Yeah, you don't get like a Walmart announcement like that every single day. You don't get that too often. Dusty, what do you think of Jeremy Hogan stating a possible settlement tomorrow for the 14th? I think that's a very small chance. Where did he put it down? Did he really write that? What I said before was that a settlement, theoretically speaking, is possible tomorrow on the basis that the SEC does not want to hand over their info, or that Gary Gensler is going to get put on the spot or something like that. But for the rest, I'm not really sure where you got the idea that tomorrow there's going to be a settlement. So I have no clue where you got that information from. You're saying that because the judge will review those documents, it's going to settle? I don't, guys. I don't really believe so. Dean says, I think the judge should see all the videos XRP members. Scott says, Dusty, I'm trading out of Sol and into Link and or Curve DAO. Which one do you think? Personally, I'm a really big Link fan. I don't really have that much Curve. I personally like Link, specifically since one of the people I know basically started working at Chainlink, so that's also a fun part. But ever since Chainlink 2.0 was announced, I got like really kind of fanboy-y because of the process and the idea of the newer sort of contracts. Let's put it like that. It was a really interesting proposal, really interesting idea. And if you want some recommendation to learn more about Link, I will look it up for you. This is the video I watched, which really got me into it. Chainlink 2.0, let me see it. There's a video on YouTube which is called Chainlink 2.0 White Paper Research Panel from the 29th of August. It was a really interesting one, all right? So I definitely recommend you to go check that out if you want. The most interesting part, I would say, is the hybrid smart contract, which they talked about. And yeah, I just think you might enjoy that too if you're already wondering about it. Once more, not financial advice, not anything. What are the rules to take the Bybit bonus? Well, that depends on what bonus. There's a deposit bonus, which basically means you have to deposit X amount where you get a big money back. There's a referral bonus, which means if you invite a couple of friends, you get a couple $100. And there's a couple of bonuses, which can be, for example, if you trade thousands of dollars, a couple thousand, you get some free money, and so forth and so on. Most bonuses do take a little bit of money to get, but that's, of course, because, theoretically speaking, every single bonus dollar can be transferred into a real dollar if you're good enough. And right now, it's theoretically speaking that you can get $3,650 for bonuses, which can turn out to be times 50. So you can trade with about $180,000 worth. That can, of course, be really profitable. Why is the SEC? Why is the case only in the USA? If XRP are a security, it will be questioned all over the world, right? No. So Jeroen says that basically the way that a security is decided is per country, per area. Like, if something is decided to be a security over in Thailand, it does not mean that any other country in the world thinks so. For example, a good example is YouTube is banned in China. Why? Well, you ask them. Nobody cares that YouTube is banned over there. It's only there. And it's the same thing for XRP. XRP can be banned, for example, or a security in the United States, yet fine all over the world. Every country has different rules, and every country has different ways to view something. So it can literally be that the US SEC goes astray from every other country in the world. Crazy, but it is what it is in that sense. It is kind of peculiar if you start to think about it. The fact that the US can just decide and bam. It's kind of crazy. By the way, out of the entire market cap, let's see what's going on here. Everything is just kind of falling down a little bit. Monero is doing good. This one you guys keep spamming me about to cover, but I don't know anything about it. I just know the ranking is pretty high right now. But once more, I have no idea what this coin does or what it is about. I know there's a lot of selling pressure. Look at that. And the depth chart for this crypto feels a little bit fake. This one is also not doing good too well. What is this supposed to be? Bitcoin Cash ABC. Oh, that's what became eCash then, huh? Damn. That looks like a sketchy thing. Okay, so that became eCash. That's what became this. Is that another sort of a Bitcoin Cash hard fork then? I'm assuming that Bitcoin Cash ABC is just like Bitcoin ABC and Bitcoin Cash, just as a hard fork. I don't know what this is supposed to be, guys. But I'm not messing with it, no. I'm not touching it with a 50-foot pole. Flare sure is waiting. Flare is a freaking... Man, don't let me use those words, my friend. But Flare, I have a video prepared for them for so long that I have the tabs open for like 1.5 weeks or so. Because every time I'm thinking, I should make another update. And then I'm like, what is there to update about? They're slow. It's delayed again. It's slow. What can I say? And a lot of these YouTubers are really, really crazy on Flare, saying, oh, it's so amazing. It's going to be there so soon. It's going to change. Screw those guys. I mean, from a certain perspective, it's for the security of the project, yes, but it's so freaking slow. Then don't promise it's going to be June plus minus 2 months or 1 month. Just say, hey, we don't know when we're going to launch it. We'll see. And then I'm all good if they don't know when, right? But now the delays are very freaking annoying in my opinion. Where's my airdrop? Yeah, I guess a lot of people feel that way. Let's see. Shiba? I don't really... I mess with Shiba in terms of news, but I'm not a really big hodler. I do talk about it sometimes on my second channel, which is called 5 Minute Crypto. Then I have a video prepared for one. I was going to talk about it. Let me see if I can actually find that for you all. Here, I was going to talk about one on my second channel as well. That a $300 million incentive program backs 100% rally and Harmony One price. They're basically doing really good from that perspective. A lot of interest in it. Doing pretty nice. Then again, when I saw the news, I was like, hey, let me make a video. And then I was like, maybe tomorrow. And now it's a little bit old news. But yes, I'm a little bit more bullish on one nowadays. I'd never talk about it on the channel, I think, but I do like the project. QNT, XDC, Algo, they all popped off last week. And that's actually a problem too. You know, if those cryptos pop off already prior, it's kind of like a little bit difficult to then kind of recommend them or talk about them too much. Again, even though nothing is a recommendation, you kind of talk about things which you think will do well, right? And so if it does really bad, you don't feel too nice because you want to be right. Then again, even though nothing is a recommendation, you don't want to be wrong, sort of. My second channel is called 5 Minute Crypto. It's partially a backup, but mostly just for different news to share. Like, these are just kind of small updates whenever I think something really important has happened. For example, the Walmart situation, I'll most likely post a small video on there too. Because a lot of people don't have time in their day to watch all these live streams or all these videos, right? And so these are just important ones that are kind of small. A piece says, Dusty, SHIB was listed on Coinbase and pumped 10 times on every other chart. It did not pump that hard. Shiba didn't do too well when Coinbase listed it because I talked about it over on my second channel. Because once more, I update myself with everything that happened. If you look through here somewhere, I did cover the Shiba situation. I don't remember exactly which one it was, but it's here, all right. I did talk about it. Yeah, don't worry about it. I covered it. I'm not sure exactly which one it is here, but I did talk about it. Also funny, sometimes I look at this. This is my best video to date. 7.7 thousand views. I do wonder in a couple of months from now, a couple of years from now, what my best video is going to be. Because I started this channel a long time ago as well. I think last year somewhere. Let's see. Yeah, over a year ago I started the channel. I just don't post that much, and so the channel doesn't grow quickly. But it's been there for a little while. Let's see the about section. How many views do you have? 200,000 views in total. Netherlands, of course. Every single day, the STBC said, huh? Stupid ass me. That didn't work out. Yeah. All right. Oh, what is this? Ooh. I never seen that before. You can use your voice to look up things on YouTube. What if you go sing a song? That would be funny. All right, you guys are saying XRP and HBAR are the fastest and cheapest and safest transaction partnerships. Yeah, once more, guys, I also have on my, let's see here, what do I type in? DustDBC, cryptos are us. Go check my, where is it now? Let's see. Here. So in this video, I actually talked about VeChain versus HBAR. Well, with Cryptos R Us, we basically discussed not necessarily the difference, but basically which one is better, why. And once more, Cryptos R Us, very nice guy. I really have a lot of respect for him. Well, I learned a lot of things that day, basically. Let's put it like that. I learned a lot of things that day. Mostly about, as I said before, about the HBAR situation. And of course, because I kind of already knew what we were going to talk about, I also went to look it up. It's really interesting. But yeah, the entire interview, by the way, is interesting, or discussion point. It's one of the most fun things I did in the entire crypto space here, just talking with him for a little while, which is kind of strange. Because, once more, you guys might think, at least some people do, they think, oh, Dusty, big YouTuber to some degree. They might sometimes look like it, but I personally, first of all, don't feel that way, because, yeah, you just don't feel that way. It's just kind of odd. But also, I look at him and I'm like, oh, wow, right? That's, wow, okay, ooh, wow, oh, that's, ooh, that's funny. Just kind of letting you guys know. All right, but that was it for today's news. I've been chatting too much on the sidelines here. I don't have that much content. I don't want to keep you guys, too long here for all the people that are watching these videos in hindsight. So, hopefully you guys did all enjoy. And hopefully you didn't learn something new about what's going to happen tomorrow. It's going to be really interesting. I also do wonder what's going to be talked about in the Brad Gallagher's deposition tomorrow. It's going to be really interesting. And I think we might get one more video out really late today. Maybe not. So if you want to be notified 100% for certain, make sure you join the 2 Telegrams. All right? The chat is just to talk for fun. I'm in there all the time. So if you have a question, you can ask me there. And the alerts to make sure you are updated whenever I post a video. Once more, the alert Telegram is in the description and everywhere. Check it out, and I'll see you guys again in another crypto video or anything else like that later today.